For 8 years on that 70s show, and now she's upgraded to the prison on the smash hit Orange is the New Black. She returns as Alex for the all-new second season. Watch.
I know I went a little crazy while I was in the shoe, but man, coming in here and not knowing but thinking, I was really on the brink. You hate me. And all of this I forgot that you hate me. But you're talking to me. So does this mean you don't hate me anymore?
It means that I'm not holding grudges today. I'm happy to see it.
Please welcome Laura Prepon! Good morning, good morning. Welcome.
Thank you for having me.
It's not often that we see a show so anticipated as the second season of this one. I mean, we had Jason Biggs on Friday, and we talked about the new season.
Him.
He was awesome. Yeah, we had a great time. But so many people fired up for season 2. And now we're 5 days into it now?
Yeah, and we already started, we're doing season 3 right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we just started shooting a couple days ago, and it's awesome, yeah.
So are you able to watch season 2 while you tape season 3? Does that get confusing for you? Have you watched it already?
Well, at the premiere, I saw the first episode.
Okay.
But we've been busy prepping for season 3, so I actually haven't seen much more than that. But you know what's funny is now a new thing that people keep saying is they're like, okay, what episode are you on? I'm on 4, I'm on 6, don't tell me anything. And it's like, whenever people, talk about the show, immediately it's what episode are you on? It's this funny thing that's starting now.
Well, because we have someone here in staff who gets great enjoyment out of spoiling shows for all of us here. So now we've trained him to say, all right, what episode are you on? Because you don't want to spill something for somebody else.
I know, it's a new thing that people are doing.
Have you heard from people that they've already gone through all 13 of season 2?
Yeah.
Have you seen a lot of that?
Oh, yeah, totally. People like talking about my character and what happens and all the craziness. I mean, there are a lot of spoilers out there.
Well, that's where Twitter gets tricky too, because you read
know.
too much, then you learn too much, and you don't want to get spoiled.
I know.
Jodie Foster apparently
she's
directed
such a
the first episode, and I didn't realize she had directed on season 1 as well.
She did, yeah. She's awesome because first you have to get over the fact that Jodie Foster is directing you.
Right.
And then because you're like, oh my God, it's Jodie Foster. And then once you get past that, she's this really great actress director. She really kind of breaks it down how she would, break it down as an actress, but is really respectful of your process. And she's great. She's really great.
Yeah, as an actress, do you enjoy working with a director who has been such an accomplished actress? I mean, is there an added credibility that comes with that, I would assume?
Yeah, I mean, I think in general, she's just so awesome that you're like, oh my God, But yeah, I do tend to like working with actors or directors who were actors because they just understand what we have to go through and everything, and they're just a little more, their sensibility is a little higher with actors, getting ready for a scene or whatever.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Now, do you guys actually film in a prison?
No,
or is it a set?
Well, they built our prison in Queens, so that's a set, and we also film at an abandoned children's psychiatric hospital.
Oh, that's not scary or anything.
It's creepy, guys.
An abandoned children's psychiatric hospital.
Yes, an hour north of New York. And when we first went there were kids' drawings on the floor and industrial-sized tubs of mustard, weird. It was very
night shoots
creepy.
in that place?
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's freaky.
It's definitely haunted. Yeah.
So which scenes? Can you let us in on which scenes were filmed in the psychiatric hospital?
I mean, for one, when I was locked in the dryer, locked in a dryer in an abandoned children's psychiatric hospital, kind of.
As if that's not creepy enough, being locked in a dryer.
But yeah, the whole laundry room is there. The chapel is there.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff there that we shoot.
So a lot of it, obviously most of it in the prison, but sometimes we get the flashbacks, we get the backstories of the characters. You actually get to film outside the prison, some exotic apartment maybe, or a pool. I mean, do you look forward to those days when you're not going to the children's psychiatric hospital?
I know, right? It's nice to be able to break it up. I mean, the writers are so good that, all the stuff we film in prison with all the girls is so fun. But yeah, it's definitely nice to be able to wear actual clothing and maybe get a little bit of makeup put on, I'm going to work right after this, and we're basically going to strip me of everything and make me look, add bags under my eyes and the whole thing. But It's awesome. It's very authentic, and it's part of our job.
All part of the look.
Yes.
And speaking of look, you may not know this about me, but I'm very into hair. I'm very into hair, and I've noticed your hair color has changed over the years. Obviously, we saw you as a redhead for so long.
Yeah.
And now you went to blonde for a while. Now black. Was the black hair for Alex? Was that part of your decision-making process?
Genji had a very specific thing that she wanted. You know, Alex has her whole kind of rockabilly kind of thing. And you can really only do that, like the kind of pinup girl rockabilly thing, with black hair. So Genji had a very specific vision with that and like the tattoos and everything. And I love it. And people say it suits me, so.
I think it does absolutely suit you. I think it looks incredible on you.
What's funny though is I'm a natural redhead, and I feel like the red hair, I'm like a traitor to my kind because redheads are rare. But the red hair, I feel like the black suits me better than the red hair. I know, redheads are gonna kill me.
It does really, it suits you. I think it looks great.
Thank you,
It looks great.
thanks.
Now I know you said you're filming here in the city.
Yeah.
Hopefully you haven't already, hit this spot up because I know you're a big fan of McClure's Pickles.
Oh yeah, that's so good.
And we actually,
I used to get them flown in to LA before I realized you could get them in Whole Foods.
Well, speaking of flying them in, fly them in. We brought you a jar of McClure's Pickles.
Oh my God.
Now I know it's only what, 10:25.
Thanks, guys.
If it's too early for pickles, you can take that home with you, or
Never
if you want
too
to have
early
some now.
for pickles.
Never too early
Thank
for
you.
pickles. That's for you. Little piece of New York.